doing? What is that beeping sound? Is this working? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I don't know why it doesn't sound loud. Maybe it's I smoked too much weed before the show. That's usually it. Got any weed smokers in the house? Woo! Thank you to the brave souls that admit it. I come from Ohio. It's legalized in Ohio. I don't have you people problems where you smoke in the car and you just Febreze yourself when you go into your work meeting. I smoke blunts in my work meeting now. It's great. I think I'm getting promoted soon. How's everyone doing, man? Give it up for yourselves for being here. I don't live in Milwaukee anymore. I grew up in Milwaukee, moved here when I was 12, from Washington Heights, New York City.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why my parents did that to me, man. It was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. But because of it, I'm able to relate and associate and communicate with you Midwestern whites. Which works really well living in Ohio. So I really timed this very poorly, and I organized these shows months ago at the same time as the Republican National Convention in town, man. Did y'all hear that the Grindr Act crashed? Let's give it up for the Grindr Act. Who here bet on the Grindr Act and decided to go to this specific show? No, you don't want to admit it? We are in a church, I get it. It's apparently still an operational church. I wonder if they know what's going on in this building they're leasing. I think they might reconsider. So don't say anything. I just hate when an app crashes when you need it the most, you know? I'm sorry, I just needed to tell Grindr jokes in the Catholic Church. You don't get those opportunities often. Normally if you're doing comedy in the church, you have to do clean comedy. Fuck that! You didn't come here for clean comedy, you came here for dirty comedy because you love Connor King.
That's right.
Let's give it up for Connor King, our headliner. So speaking of the Republican National Convention, man, I want to talk about a person that's really dividing our nation. This person is beloved by people with red hats. All right? They can often be seen in courts, and recently people have been taking shots at him. If you haven't figured out who I'm talking about Caitlin Clark. Who do you think I was talking about? Saw some confused faces. Yeah, man, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, to me, if you ask me, is the Jackie Robinson of women's basketball. She's opening doors for women who look like cashiers at Kroger to be the most popular basketball player on the planet. Move over, LeBron. Becky from the cornfields of Iowa is here to take the torch. And I can say this to you guys because this is a very white audience. I think Caitlin Clark is karma for all the times we called you white women Karens. That's what I think. She's exacting revenge, 1 3-pointer at a time. She does get a lot of hate though, it's not all love. Probably the most hate I've seen a Caitlin get ever since Bruce Jenner disappeared. Hell yeah, trans jokes in the church. Love it. This is a great show so far. Now I need to ask, I don't know if anyone else can relate, but let me go ask you, sir. Have you ever broken a woman's spirit by complimenting her thunder thighs? You have not. You're missing out, man. It's okay. I'm able to do it because I have thunder thighs too. Those are my people. The thing is, I meant it as a compliment, and she got so insulted. I was just trying to hit her. But women like that have really low self-esteem, and I like women with self-confidence. The women I like are the ones who go to the Dominican Republic and pay $49 to get their fupa removed, which is this thing right here. If you don't know, your fat upper pussy area. They go to the Dominican Republic and come back with a fupa-shaped ass, all right? That's the level of commitment that I need in my women. Thankfully, I did get me a girl that lets me embrace her thickness. Just give it up for that, man. That's a beautiful thing. She actually got me a really weird gift recently. She got me a manzillion. Does anyone here know what a manzillion is?
No.
I'm not a crowd of groomers, I see. Steve, thank you. Of course, the cutest girl here knew what a manzillion is. I'm not shocked. So, like she said, a manzillion is a Brazilian wax for a male. That's really poor marketing, though. I feel like Brazilian was just right there. Right there, but no, it's called a manzillion. It was a little weird because it felt like cheating. Just when I'm not used to a woman just pulling my tight whities down in a professional environment. You know? I did my best not to get a boner because I am a gentleman. I felt a little bit like Robert Kraft, I'm not gonna lie. Like that one, yeah. I knew you were like that. But it really wasn't that hard not to get a boner because when you're just laying there sprawled on a table with your tank just in full scope, no one's having a good time. You see how you guys reacted? That's how she reacted too. She's like, I need a new career. I don't know. It's really the worst though when they get your boys down there. Your boys go from Ice Spice to Jada Pinkett Smith. No one's having a good time at that. You got fun, man. Like I told you before, we have an incredible lineup of comics for you guys tonight. They're all going to do some of the best material I think you guys have seen. That's not a guarantee, so don't sue me if it doesn't end up being true. I didn't make enough from this show to pay a lawyer, so please take my word for it. But I do want to address the elephant in the room, though. I know I sound like Barney the dinosaur did 10 years in prison. Especially when I sing. I love you. You love me. Don't drop the soap in front of Barney. I also know I have the same hip to waist ratio as Barney the dinosaur. I hear those judgmental laughs. Don't let my birthing hips fool you, alright? I have been on a personal weight loss journey. I've been a lot better at walking around the block, cutting my carbs, and stealing my diabetic dad's old Ozempic. Now his blood sugar, it's never been higher. But neither has my self-confidence. And it's a father's job to sacrifice, is it not? And I do have to say that's the first time I've ever told that joke in front of my mom, so let's give it up for that. So if my dad's been an asshole more than usual, now you know why. See, now this mic is working. I knew I wasn't just high. That's deducted from your pay, sir. I'm sorry, I just love saying that to white people. It's actually why I got AAA, man. AAA is the best. You pay $59 and you have a white guy on call. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I love it. But yeah, how many, you got any parents in the house? Wow. Very somber class. I get it. I'm a parent in this economy too. How many kids you got?
2.
You got 2? Chump change. I got 5 in this economy. I started reading poverty charts based on family size because I like to be depressed. And according to these charts, I can afford exactly 4 goldfish and a hamster. And I've got 5 kids. I ain't off the charts fucked is what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I started doing stand-up. Laying down service is much too expensive. These kids popped out like soldiers out of a Trojan horse on a mission to bankrupt me. Ironically enough, man, a Trojan would have solved that issue from the very beginning. See, the thing is, no one tells you when you spread your seed on the Caucasus Mountains. It was obvious, wasn't it? When you spread your seed on the Caucasus Mountains, the white children you have will treat you like you're the help. Especially my 5-year-old, he's the worst of them all. I was low on toner the day I made him. So he came up whiter than a pickleball tournament at the Cracker Barrel. You know how white that is. The other day, he actually called me Jeeves. Yes, that was the right. She said, "Oh no, I can't believe it." Yes, he called me Jeeves. And he looked at me and he said, "Shine right in shark shoes, Papa. Chop, chop." You know how I reacted? You little motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. He's too white for me to hit. I would never do it. I would never get away with it. They would bury me under the jail. Especially here in Wisconsin, man. Oh, shit. I'm not even going to get into that. But the other day, he drew a beautiful picture. He drew his classmates, drew them all beautiful shades of black and brown. And then he drew our family. And he left me white. He didn't even color it in. He just left the paper white, right? I'm sorry, but do I look like I use Miracle Whip to you? Do I, sir? No, Miracle Whip. Yes, that's disgusting, right? He started coughing the moment I said Miracle Whip. I'm gonna let you say it. No, I won't. I won't. You look too aggressive. You look like January 6th aggressive. So I looked at this kid and I said, "Hey, why'd you call me white?" And then he looked at me and he said, "Dad, with a white woman, live in the suburbs, and you say, oh, when you bump into me. You're a white man now, man." And I was like, damn it, I knew he was right. As a person who listens to Try That in a Small Town on the way to this show, I'm a white man now. Wisconsin finally got to me, man. I actually live in a place called Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Let's give it up for Reynoldsburg, Ohio. So if you haven't heard of Reynoldsburg, Ohio, I'll describe it to you. It is essentially affluent Africans and unattractive white people. That's all you'll find in Reynoldsburg, Ohio. It's exactly like living on an episode of 90 Day Fiancé. That show has ruined my life though, man. My girl recently accused me of only being with her for my green card. Which hurt my feelings, because I was born here. I have something better than the green card. It's called citizenship. I'm what you Tucker Carlson watchers may recognize as an anchor bait. Brought here to steal your resources. And damn it, I'm good at it. So I got mad at her and I said, I didn't come all the way from my homeland of Wisconsin to put up with this shit. She didn't like that one bit. She called immigration on me and got me deported back to Milwaukee. That's why I'm here, so let's give it up for me being back home. All right, that's the sort of reaction I love to hear. Is my neck